Hello and welcome to Track&Field. One of, I think it was the first Commodore 64 game I played myself. I'm fairly sure it was. And it is one of the joystick destroyers. If you have watched my channel introduction video, you will also see a picture of the joystick I'm using for classic gaming, if you want. And I cannot guarantee for how loud it's going to be when I start playing this game. I'll have to check when I edit this video to see how bad the sound is, but Track&Field was an arcade machine from 1984, I think, 85 perhaps, I'm not entirely sure. I think it was 84, wasn't it, what the screen said before? Can't remember. And in the arcade you had 3 buttons, one for each leg during running events and one for jumping, throwing, whatever. On other computer versions it's been changed to waggling your joystick from side to side. Because of course back then joysticks had one fire button, which was plenty. That means of course that unless you had a joystick of a certain sturdiness, it would die outright. Commodore's own joysticks that they sold with their computers were a piece of plastic tied together with something that resembled a rubber band. I played one game of Track&Field and it died outright. So, let us see how this goes, shall we? I hope this is the right port. Wait, Enter your initial using controller. Okay. It's a nice clicky joystick, but that's because it's a digital joystick. Let's just call it not bad. My all-time record is 5 seconds 78, by the way, just for reference. Come on. Bollocks. Speed was wrong and angle was... the jump was very wrong, so... hope this is not going to come out like a... Come on. Speed is very low. Come on. Better, but still not brilliant. Throw, javelin throw. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, crap. I think it's not for qualifying, but it's not. So, see if we can get a birdie. The joystick is probably going to sound absolutely horrible in the video. 110-meter hurdles. Yeah. And now we get a hammer throw. Not good enough. All about being patient. That should be a good throw. Oh, not enough for qualifying. Ooh. There's no gimmies. 5 centimeters. You qualify or you don't. There's no... Eh. It's like the 83, by the way. I remember playing it in the arcades. So, you know what? Let's try one more time because we've set some times now. So see if we can beat them. One thing I have to note is I am so right-handed. It's unbelievable. I mean, you always have a dominant side, but my right hand is super dominant. It's like 80% of everything I do, I use my right hand for it. And don't get any ideas. But when it comes to gaming, actually, I control with my left hand. Doing something like this, wiggle, 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 I still use my right hand because it's much faster, but playing games in general, I always control with my left hand. I feel awkward controlling with my right hand, which is quite interesting. I think it's due to the fact that I am quite capable of pressing very, very quickly on a fire button with my right hand. So it's a compromise I've made, but never mind. The whole point about this is, as you may or may not know, my arcade board has all the buttons on the right hand side, which means that when I'm playing events where I need to use the buttons, I wiggle with my right hand and I have to reach in over with my left hand, which is a bit awkward, but you'll deal with it. Let us try it one more time. And we will call ourselves. I could probably gone the other way, never mind. I love the sound of micro switches. I know I'm probably old. Well, I am. I'm middle-aged. Would love to beat that score. Haha. In order to get those very, very good times, you have to move on go. You can't delay. So, a long jump. Come on, come on, come on. Oh. The key to good wiggling, in case you want instructions in wiggling, is to find the point where the micro switches are just responding and nothing else. Yeah. Should be enough to qualify. Fancy. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah. It is not like my preferred Commodore 64 joystick, which is the arcade. Very precise, very strong, and quick as whatever. Come on, come on, come on. Ah! Angle is a bit crap. Never mind. 1280, Come on. Whew. Come on. Bleh. Don't even... Nah. It has to be an 80-degree throw to hit the bird, and you have to be over 1200 centimeters per second. Something like that. Can't remember. Doesn't matter. I don't know if this arcade board is going to enjoy this abuse, but so be it. Flying start. Come on, come on, come on. Ugh. That was still better though, so. I'm playing by myself and I'm winning against myself. What a surprise. Oh. Bah. You want to go on about 8. You probably noticed this swish sound. It's a bit rough actually when the qualifying distance is the world record as well. Going on the 9th swish sound thing, whatever, is difficult timing. Not bad. And now we get to high jump. Ah, crap. Ah, was good enough. The way this plays is, you just move to start the running. Just tap the joystick, and then when you get close to the bar that you need to jump, you quick snap the fire button so you get as straight an angle as possible. And then you hold down the fire button to make your athlete complete the jump. Another world record qualifier. That could be fun, couldn't it? The Olympics. If you don't break the world record, you won't qualify for next round. Oh. Oops. Never mind. Qualified, that's fine. If I'm not mistaken, there is a special as well, yeah. I can't remember how to trigger it, but I'm fairly sure you can get a mole or something similar to dig out from underneath the ground. That's the downside to doing this. Oops. The winner and the champion. Ooh. And now the game loops and other qualifying requirements increase. Second qualifying is still fairly generous. Come on. Come on, find the sweet spot. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah. There. The computer pays I to beat me. How embarrassing. That's why I use it pre-warm by doing a bit of wiggling. Come on, come on, come on. Not bothering. I intend to end this game here shortly. So. Come on. Back. Not bad. Just want to do one good throw. Might have been a fault. Yep. Foul, player 1. Well. We'll just end the game here, because it'll probably get a bit repetitive. Okay. Yeah, well, we're just going to, I should have disqualified myself. Oops. Having a slight little enjoyable stroll. Okay, there's no reason to make this any worse than we have to, so failed the qualifying time by God knows how lot. How much even? How lot? Yeah. Come on, game over. Thank you. So, that was Track and Field for you. And if you have 2 decent joysticks, I can highly recommend playing with friends. It is meant for being played with friends. That's where the true competition is. As a single player game, it's fine, but especially if you're sitting with a group of mates and having a lot of fun. There's a lot of these kind of games, and I will go through the ones I enjoyed the most eventually. But this is what gaming used to be about. You had a group of friends sitting and sharing 1 joystick, or 2 in the case of certain of these games, competing against each other face to face, no internet what's it called? Anonymity. No hiding behind a computer at the other end of the world, the other side of the world even, and being rude to people. No, you could actually be rude to their faces and mock them, of course, in a friendly way. But speaking for myself, my brother and I, we've had some interesting exchanges based on playing these kind of games, so I just want to share that experience in whatever way I could with you guys. So thanks for watching, take care, and enjoy your gaming. Bye bye.